Hey guys, so I thought I'd do this video. I wasn't sure, originally I wasn't going to do it, but then I was kind of slowly running out of video ideas. But it's the my makeup collection if I wasn't a beauty YouTuber. So I thought this was quite interesting, and it's probably, I've not watched any of these videos, but I think mine, we'll get into it. We'll go through each category. So the first one, foundations, I definitely would not have the amount of foundations that I do. I mean, I have around, I want to say 7, I'm guessing by the way, but I have more than one. If I wasn't a YouTuber, I'd probably have about 3, probably 3 the most. And then that was it. I definitely wouldn't have the amount of foundations I have. Um, Next, mascaras. Mascaras is a bit different, so I'm gonna go about it because I not only make them, I also watch YouTube videos, so it's gonna be a little bit different. But when it comes to mascara, I'm a sucker for lashes. So if I watch a mascara review and her lashes look peng, I'm more likely, if I've got the money, to go ahead and get that mascara. So for me, or even an advert, the Miss Punky mascara. Oh my god, advert made me bad at mascara. But anyway, so I'm kind of a sucker with stuff like that. So with the amount of mascaras, I think I'd still have the same amount. It's very rare I do a look without mascara. Like I can do a normal look without like eyeshadow or anything like that, but I always have mascara on. So I think I probably would have the same amount as I would if I wasn't. Again with eyeliners, I don't have that many eyeliners anyway, just because of my sensitive eyes. But I think I'd still have the same amount of eyeliners, as I would if I didn't make videos. Definitely, so the mascara and the eyeliner would be literally the same. When it comes to highlighters, I probably wouldn't have as much, just because my I don't I it's a hard one because I really like highlighters, but then again, and then I watch YouTubers, and then again, sometimes I just buy highlighters just for the sake of doing reviews. So I'm gonna say I won't have as much highlighters as I actually do. Probably the same when it comes to blushes as well, because there's so many tones of blushes, before you start repeating yourself. So I'm gonna say I wouldn't have as much highlighters or blushes. So there's that. Eyeshadows, I'm just saying it now, I would have the same amount. Like eyeshadows, I'm freaking obsessed with eyeshadows. And again, watching YouTube videos doesn't help. I don't necessarily buy a palette just for a review. Nowadays I buy it because I've seen it looking so good in the shop, or I've seen it, somebody do a video on it. So I'm telling you now, my eyeshadow palette would definitely be the same amount of eyeshadows and everything like that. Brows, I probably wouldn't have any brows. I wouldn't have any brows. I probably wouldn't even have dabbled into brow products, I don't think. I mean, I might have done. So I did get, actually that's a lie, because I did get that Benefit one in a sample form first from a magazine. So maybe I would have dabbled. I still don't dabble that much in brows because forget that. Contour. If I wasn't a YouTuber, I wouldn't have even bothered buying any contours. I've only got 2 contour stuff. I've got one contour stick, I think by Tarte, and then the Rimmel London like face kit that's got a contour shade in there. I would not have even bothered at all. I don't think I even would have bothered. I hardly contour anyway. I just don't. I don't know. I'm not really into contour that much, so I just don't. I just don't, and I definitely wouldn't have even tried if I was. If I wasn't a YouTuber, I wouldn't have even bothered dabbled in it whatsoever. Even though I've hardly got a lot of contour stuff, I just wouldn't have dabbled in it at all. Lip products definitely would have a lot less, because a lot of them again, the colours are kind of repeated, like with a blush, and a lot of the times I get it just to get products just to do reviews on most of the time. So my lipstick collection would probably be completely completely half of what I have. Saying that, I probably will still have the amount of Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks than I do than I actually have. I would still have that same amount, but for anything else, I tend to grab just to do like reviews on. So yeah, and then that's pretty much about it. I can't think of any other like makeup products that I use that fit. Concealer, I don't wear concealer anyway. And I did that review of the e.l.f. one, which I'm not a massive fan of anyway, but I don't really dabble in concealer. I did use concealer years ago, but that was only to cover like blemishes and stuff. And that's when I did a little bit of like modelling. But I don't do that anymore, so I don't really I don't really give a shit. That's why a lot of my foundations are like light medium coverage. There's a few that are full, but I'm not that fussed. If a foundation is at full coverage. But yeah, so run over, I definitely would have had 3 foundations. Definitely wouldn't have the amount I had. Mascaras, I would probably have the same. Eyeliners, probably would have the same. Highlighters, blushes, I probably would have had less. Eyeshadow palettes, I would have had the same. I don't really buy eyeshadow singles. I only have like 3, so that's why I say eyeshadow palette. And lip products are probably like completely halved as well. But yeah, that's it for this video. So bye guys.